originated from the hunting field, so, you know, that's where the hunters came from, and if you were going to go out fox hunting, you wouldn't be able to ride in 2-point for 3 hours going around riding cross country. So what you want to have is a horse that looks really comfortable, that you can sit to, that it would be a horse that you could go fox hunting and ride across country and sit the canter. And so the whole time in the other saddle, I mean, ideally, like at the canter, you would want to be sitting and sort of making the horse sort of, stretch his neck out and look like it's, really comfortable to ride. And to the judge that, they would want to ride the horse. They would want to, get on that horse. Like in England in the hunting classes and the under saddle classes, the judge actually gets on all the horses in the class and rides every single one of them. So the judge then decides, which horse was a good ride, which horse was comfortable, which horse he would like to ride to be run out across the country. So David, you can start trotting around. So everyone just trot around. But then there are some horses that maybe in the under saddle class that you would want, the horse goes a little bit with his head up. Well, there in that instance, maybe you need to ride a little bit lighter because, the other thing that you want to show off in the under saddle is that the horse, goes in the correct frame and the horse's head is not too high. The horse is using his head and neck when it's trotting, when it's cantering. And some horses, are built a little bit more uphill with their necks and with their head. And in that case, then maybe you need to, there's times in the other saddle maybe when the judges are looking that you sort of get in your 2-point for a minute, try to encourage the horse to sort of drop its head and neck, use its head and neck, and then maybe when you go by the judge, you drop back a little bit, sitting in the saddle and sort of making it look like it's comfortable, and the horse goes that way all the time. So, first try watching these horses trot around. Erin, her horse could just be a little bit rounder in the neck. You don't want to be looking like on the other saddle class that you're sort of, when the judges are looking, maybe you could try to get the head down and get a little bit of arch in the neck, but you don't want to be going around. A lot of times I'll see people when their horses is under saddle and his head is shaking left, right, left, right, left, right. As the person, you don't want to see that in the saddle, okay? So, as least amount as you can. You don't want to see him shaking the horse's head from side to side. Because also, they're judging the way the horse is put together. So you need to make the horse look like, one, it carries itself well, but two, that it has a nice neck is put on well, it's got a nice frame. Barbara's horse is round, but the neck is a little bit too stuffy. It's a little bit too short, and she needs to encourage the horse, get a little bit of the low hand to drop its neck out and look like it's reaching for the ground a little bit more, like it's trying to smell something on the ground, okay? Not like its neck is sort of coming back into its shoulders. Doesn't really like the screen down there. Good, and then Honey, her name is Honey, by the way, I'm not just calling her Honey. Her horse, maybe reins a little bit longer, okay? It looks more like equitation right now, okay? Let the reins get a little bit longer. Still contact. You don't want to throw the reins away, but... Yeah, that's much better, Barbara. Then the neck goes lower, you're just going to get more trot, more shoulder.
Yeah, at the last show, or the show that I kind of watched over Halloween, I was watching some of the underside classes, and I'm like, I just don't get it.
Elbows coming past your sides. You want to
Like,
sort of keep the elbows out in front of your body. Good. Then once you get the horse round, then ask for more trot. Okay? What you don't want to do is you see people that don't really have the horse round enough in the inner saddle, and they're trotting really fast. Okay? So then, the horse is just taking faster, shorter strides, okay? So you get the horse to break over, that's much better there, Aaron. Silly trip, but very good. And then just try to get it done quickly, and then ease off again.